convince you, right? I don't have to prove myself to you. You understand? I just have to release the information to the world and let the world find it, watch it, and learn from it. So this is the reason why I continue making my videos. You know, this is the reason why I continue dropping my knowledge. Because at the end of the day, this is going to help my people. So if you're trying to stop me from helping my people, what does that make you? Right? That means you one of them. Right? You one of the ones that's keeping us oppressed down here. You. It's not us, it's you. Right? So you the people we need to weed out this motherfucker, right? Y'all the witches that need to be hung and burned, if you ask me. Right? But in this world, we're not allowed to do that. It's because you guys are protected, right? That's how this shit works. Right? Nobody could prove what you're doing. Even though I know what you're doing, in my mind I have all the visualizations of what you're doing. Because Source shows me everything. So, you know, we need to find a way to make this a law. And we really need to start investigating these deaths. Finding out why the person snapped the way they snapped. Finding out, you know, what really went on to that person. Because that person didn't just lose their mind from one minute to the next. It doesn't work like that. You understand? That person was manipulated. That person was forced to do something against his or her will because of witchcraft spell work. And they didn't have the vibration nor the mindset to overcome it. So we have a lot of people in mental institutions because of this stuff. We have a lot of people who committed suicide because of this stuff. We got a lot of people that committed murder because of this stuff. You understand me? So we can never really help these people if we don't acknowledge, you know, the driving force behind these people's actions. You know what I'm saying? So how do we implement a law, or how do we find a law to fix this, right? Because we would have to have somebody like myself who could see these people doing these things. You know what I'm saying? Without a shadow of a doubt. In order to put these people in jail. Or hang them and burn them. Or do whatever the fuck we're going to do to them. Because at the end of the day, what they're doing is wrong. And it's wrong for humanity. You understand? The crimes against humanity is unforgivable in heaven. Right? It's a universal law. It's a universal law. You don't commit crimes against your brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So you people are steadily doing this to each other, right? With no cares in the world, thinking that you're never going to have to deal with the consequences of your actions. But the fact that God is in the building says something totally different to me, because, you know, I don't have to put you in like physical prison. I could put you in spiritual prison, right? So, you know, a lot of you people are on your way there. You feel me? Because you should have never did what you did, right? So maybe I can't go to the police because you casted a spell on me, or because you tried to manipulate me in one way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? But what I can do is, when I see who it is, and I see what, you know what I'm saying, I could put you in spiritual jail. That's what we do, right? Well, Jose, what the fuck does that mean? Well, that means that they will lose their gifts if they have any. If you got any gifts, you got any intuition, tarot reader, whatever the fuck you are, you will lose that ability, right? That's spiritual prison. You will lose that ability. So a lot of you have already lost your abilities. This is the reason why you keep going to tarot readers. You keep going to all these witch doctors, thinking that you're going to use them to continue to do what you do. Now, from my understanding, you know, my last conversation with God, my understanding is it doesn't matter if they go to a practitioner. When the practitioner decides that he or she is going to cast a spell on someone they know nothing about, they will gain or add to their karma bar. Now, if y'all watch any of my videos, and y'all know I talk about the karma bars, they got good bars and bad bars. So they're adding to their karma bar, the bad one, because they're committing a sin against a person, an innocent person, basically, right? So let me explain to you what happens. You go to the practitioner, you pay the practitioner, you give them my picture, whatever the fuck, right? And you say he's a very bad guy, he's attacking me. He's trying to kill me, and you're lying. First and foremost, you're lying. So there's your first strike, right? Your second strike is when you hand the money over. You hand the money over, or you're creating an agreement. Two individuals creating an agreement to go against an innocent person. That's two strikes, right? The third one is when the practitioner actually does the work, right? Because these are conscious decisions. These are decisions of free will. So you're doing this of your own free will. Nobody's forcing you to do it. Nobody's telling you have to do it. You're sitting there making an agreement, saying, okay, yes, I will do it, and then you're doing it. So when you get to the third strike, that's when you perform the task, right? So the practitioner sends out whatever spell work was paid for. Now here's what happens on my end. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I could be chilling, and I get a feeling, or I get a thought, and I'll know immediately if I have to go take a spiritual shower, or burn some sage, say my affirmations, say some prayers. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I need to do,